Hi there, so here I have the Action 10-inch RGB ring light, which I've literally just taken the lid off to see what's inside, so we'll take it from there. Set of instructions, which look to be quite detailed. Obviously it goes into foreign languages, so there's most probably, what have we got, 7 pages of instructions. It looks like there's enough there to get on with. A warranty registration. If you register, you get 6 months. It says sold are covered by a 6-month limited warranty. Well, that's not correct. Anything purchased through Amazon is going to be a 12-month warranty, not 6. So I'm not sure what that is all about. We have a remote control, which has a little pull-out tab there to engage the battery. So battery's pre-installed. We have a what I call ball joint or sort of normal camera mount, which then just screws onto, or slips onto, screws onto the top of the tripod. Let's pop this out, which is there. As you can see there, you can loosen it up and it will swivel around. Let's tighten up a bit so it's in place, and then you've got a screw hole in there for the tripod. We've got phone mount, which was interestingly out of its packaging, which again is on the ball joint, so it means you've got plenty of flexibility in adjusting it. And mounting out to the tripod is slightly different from what I normally see. You've got like a clip which you put that round the tripod, put that in place, pop that back on, and then snap that shut. We'll do that in a minute. We have a small tripod. Okay, that's quite useful. I didn't see the fact we've got a small desktop tripod as well as the sort of normal extendable one. It's quite useful. Shutter release. A second phone holder. These are spring loaded, both of these. Again, another ball joint. We have an attachment which then basically we take this, unscrew that, pop that through, clip it on the back of that. Just get that thread going right, mess the thread up on these plastic screw bits. And then we've got another ball joint again to adjust how loose or firm it is to move around. We have the main tripod, which does look very sturdy. We've got 3 extendable, if that's going to slide out, that one there. There's that top bit. No, it doesn't seem to pull out. I'd have thought this would pull out. No, there's not a top bit there, so I'm not quite sure what this bit does if that top bit doesn't pull out. And then we've got another extendable piece here, and then you've got the legs. Now these are slightly different. All the newer types of tripods I get seen coming through here now are slightly different in the way they open up. You have to sort of push that up and pull. See this, try and loosen that off a bit, might help, won't it? Push that down like that and then tighten it in position. As you can see there. I mean, for testing the ring light, I'm going to just use that small desktop one because I think it's just be easier. But it's not the lightest of tripods, but it does feel solidly made. Trying to close this back up again is blooming tricky, these. Now, I think you've got to pull the legs up on themselves, that's it, and then close that up and then lock it into place. I'm going to take the ring light, I think that's it in terms of everything that's in there. I'm going to pop the ring light itself out and get rid of this packaging, get it out of the way, so it's not in our way anywhere. Box. Right, there's the ring light itself. you've got an inline controller, which gives you on here, we have controls for the normal white light, and we've got the RGB lighting there as well. So, you've got a screw hole on the bottom here, which what I'll do, I'll attach to this tripod, which is a matter of just screwing that on, which is really simple to do. I will adjust my camera in a minute so I can get this in properly. Too many things at once here. Right, there we go. Let me just pull this camera up a bit, swing that round. So there we go. So that's all set up there. And then we have this mount, which is I think more for the tripod itself. And we have this second mount here, which you can still put on this if you wanted to. I think you're going to be too high in there if you put this on top. So this uses a bendy arm like that, so you can twist and turn it. So let's just screw that in place. I'll grab my backup phone, my old backup phone actually, I should say. Okay, so that's on. Twist that forward like that. I'll pop that round like that. That was my old phone. For once charged up. I don't really use it that often because I shoot these videos with my main phone, and then I've got a backup one, which is quite handy for when I want to do stuff like this. Let's pop that in. Which way around you want to do this, so you can have it facing the opposite way, whichever way you want, to be honest. On here, I'm just going to spring load that in, and it's come out. Okay, try it again. Okay, now this case is, the sides aren't completely flat, it's slightly angled, and what that's not allowing me to do is actually clip this in place. It's just about got that in there. You need to be mindful then of the case you've got on it. Not too worried about the fact the screen's not on. Let's undo this cable tie. So you've got two control options by the looks of this. We've got the remote here, and then we've got this inline control as well. I do have a power source, which should light up. So what we've got come on here are some LED lights. So let's just turn this on and not try and blind myself. There we go. So that's first push. Now normally these tend to have three white colour temperatures. So that's one push, two, so that's a more warmer, and even warmer again. So you see it just turns it off. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So you've got warm. I class the second one's warm and white off, and then you've got the sort of normal white light. If I skip through and turn that off. Oh, too fast for myself. Off. Then I use the bottom button here, which should engage the RGB. Ah, there we go. So RGB. Switch that again. So as you can see, it's got plenty of. I don't know if it's just showing up on the video actually. Let me turn this main light off here. And let's turn the overhead one off. You can see the different colours. So this is a rotating multicolour. Quite funky. That's got even more colours, and then with these we can adjust the brightness down, or we can go up. That's different functionality there. So it's got quite a few little functions, or modes let's call it. These seem to have come on a lot more now, because when they first sort of came out you had like a static colours. Now they're giving you much more variable, much greater control with the type of light, and you have like these moving light effects now, which is on the more newer ring lights. That sounds absolute rubbish what I just said there. Basically, lots more colours, lots more modes, and moving lights. And they vary in how many more lights you have, and then we're back to static, changing colour. And this is really quite effective. It's very bright when it's on. Whoa. And you've got a real range of. Well, that's quite. If you want to be a police car or an ambulance, then that's going to work quite well. Just switching static colours. So all the time I'm just using this inline controller here. Now let's get the remote control and pull that battery thing, and then we're back on to off and then on. We've got the controls on the white colours, and then we can switch to the colour scheme. There's auto mode. And then you can change the speed and the brightness. You also have your RGB, so we've got red, green, blue, plus white, and then back into those auto. And the modes you can go up or down on, backwards and forwards, suppose. That's forwards, backwards again, forwards, forwards, forwards. So the effects on these are quite good actually. And so this is currently on the desktop with that small tripod. I think it's really handy it's come with both. Rather than just having one or the other, you've got the benefit of mounting this desktop, or even desktop with that tripod but a higher level, or you can go for full tripod, mounting it and extend that out to its max if you need to. And then speed, if I speed this up and then go faster. That's zooming across now through those colours. So overall it's a pretty decent light. I think it's a great kit. So we've got main large extendable tripod, we've got a desktop tripod, we've got the light itself, we've got a bendy mount for putting your phone on the desk mount, we have a second mount that can go on the tripod. You can also put this mount here, can also go on the tripod using this, or you can also mount a camera on top of that as well if you wanted to. Remote control we've talked about, and a decent set of instructions, and basically this is USB powered. So all in all, I think it's a cracking piece of kit. I mean, you can't really fault it for what it is. Price, oh, just got to check this now. It's $29.99 currently on Amazon, but they also have a £4 off voucher which takes that down to $25.99, which for what you're getting in this kit is actually very, very good money, value for money indeed. So yeah, I mean, this is an easy 5-star rating on this ring light setup from Action. Hope this has helped. Thanks for watching. Bye.